Hey there friends, Foster the Canadian here for Heroes of the Storm Cinema, and today we're taking a look at the Heroes of the Storm wishlist. Now, what this is a wishlist partially based on my own personal opinion on the game, as well as I was going around the community looking at other things that people would suggest to better improve the game or to add to the game. Alright, first and foremost, we're going with StarCraft themed content. Now, they do have a good bit of StarCraft heroes in the game, so I'm going to give them credit for that. But in the Blizzard fandom, I position myself as a StarCraft fan first and foremost, so I'd like to see more StarCraft content in the game. Maps would obviously be the #1 thing that comes to mind, because you have a lot of different World of Warcraft themed maps, and maps that really have a great fantasy feel, but we don't have that sci-fi feel. We have Raynor and we have Tassadar going around, but it doesn't feel right that they're doing this in the middle of a medieval village. I'd like to see some StarCraft maps added because of that, and it's a really cool universe that they've created, and I feel it would be a great fit for Heroes of the Storm to have that kind of battleground to go into. And I don't think I'm alone on this. I think a lot of people would love to see more StarCraft-themed content in the game. It's a huge franchise. A lot of people are very passionate about it, myself included, and I think it would be great to have added to Heroes of the Storm. Alright, now this next one would be to help foster the community of local esports playing. Now, they've done a great job big scale. We have all kinds of ESPN coverage and TSN coverage of all the big events, Heroes of the Dorm included, and Blizzard's done a great job of that. But I would love to have more spectator spots in-game so that you can kind of help grow that community, that local community. Because esports, it starts from that level and then moves up to the big scale. And right now, the big scale supported, let's move that down the chain a little bit and help out the smaller, more up-and-coming esports players and get that going. Another great add would be clan or guild support. It would be a great thing to see a full list of your guildies and being able to join in, jump in, and form a group with them. Not only that, it would be cool to have guild matches, so guild league matches instead of just hero league and team league. I think that would be a great addition to the game. It would help really grow together a community, and it would be something that I'm definitely interested in. The good news is, Blizzard has said that there are plans for this to be in place. It's still going to be on my wish list until it's in the game, but in the meantime, that's something to look out for. Alright, now this next one is more personal gripe than anything. Fix friendly character collision, please! How many times are you rushing into battle? You need to get out quick, you know? You've damaged them, you've hit them hard, now you want to retreat, you want to heal up, maybe you want to Hearthstone out. But then Azmodan or Diablo's in your way and you can't quite get around him. That needs to be fixed. Now, I'm fine with actual player versus player collision physics. That works fine. That is fine with me. But friendly character collision, friendly hero collision doesn't work in video games. It just leads to trolling. If you don't believe me, just take a look at Black Ops and Riot Shield trolling. That's what you want to avoid. It's not good to have your teammates with the ability to screw you over like that. I will say that I've not once encountered that intentionally from a teammate where they're blocking me in just to be a troll, but I would like to prevent that possibility at all from happening. Another great thing I'd like to see is hotkey to select talents. Now, I'd like to be able to, when I pull up my talent, hit 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, to quickly select it. Now, I know I'm nitpicking here, and it doesn't take too long to drag the mouse cursor over and pick it, but it does save you a half a second or even a quarter of a second, but that is an important bit of time. You know, the big leagues, the big esports leagues, you're going to see players that really would utilize that to the fullest advantage, and that's what you want to see. You want to see players who are able to quickly pick their abilities without even thinking and just go into battle prepared. And that's one thing that I'd like to see added to the game. Now these next two, I was actually talking to a few friends of mine, and we thought it would be a great idea to have a couple more game modes, or at least a couple of variations on what we know. Heroes of the Storm, one of the great things about it is how it does separate itself from other MOBAs as far as game style goes, so it would be cool to add more game modes to help further that. The first one I would suggest is a 5-lane map. Now I know, hear me out though. Imagine a 5-lane map. I'm not talking 10 player versus 10 player map. I'm talking 5v5 5-lane map, which means everyone has their own lane to look out for. I know that sounds crazy. I know, but it could be a very cool idea. Implement that correctly and have that kind of 1v1 scale battle where you have to stand up and you have to personally defend your lane. That could be exciting content right there. Now, the other game mode I was talking to my friends about was Horde mode. Now, what I'm talking about here is not Horde versus Alliance, but rather you have to defend your area. build towers, and fight off waves upon waves of minions. Now, they already have custom games, they already have co-op. It would be cool to see them deviate a little bit from the typical MOBA style and add a mode like that. That way, if you're not feeling entirely competitive and you want to work together with your team against the AI, you don't have to jump into a custom game. You have your own mode that you can jump into. There have been some great games that have implemented that style before. In fact, there's even a StarCraft 2 mod that implements it, and it is so fun. So I would love to see that added into the game, and I think a lot of other people might as well, but don't let me speak for you. Let me know in the comment section if you think that'd be a good idea. Let me know what you guys think. What would you like to see added? Again, let me know if you disagree with me, because for me, I think a lot of these are good ideas. For you, maybe you don't like them. Let's talk about it a little bit in the comment section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. And if you did, you can subscribe to see more, give the video a like. And until next time, this is Foster the Canadian for Heroes of the Storm Cinema, saying see ya.